Hey folks, back again with a ukulele themed video. And a couple of videos back I talked about how I pay attention to what other people are doing in the instrument communities on YouTube, and the ukulele community is perhaps the case more than guitars even, because there are less of them and it's easier to sort of learn about the big ukulele channels on YouTube. I want to point out, and I know this is self-referential, but I want to point out the main difference between my channel and what I do on this channel and most of those other channels. I don't know all of them. I've run into a number of them. You've heard me speak well of Got a Ukulele channel. Good guy, knowledgeable, has a wide breadth of ukulele reviews, and is a good source of information. Very thorough too, and professional in his review of the entire instrument, all the way up to balance of the ukulele. However, as he mentions many times on that channel, he gets sent ukuleles from various companies. Recently I've been watching Ukulele Teacher, another British chap. Quirky, fun, entertaining. Seems like a really good guy, but it's clear in watching his videos that he was at first was represented by Ortega, and lately all of his videos have been about Kala ukes, and it seems that he gets sent an awful lot of Kala ukes to review on that channel. There are a number of ukulele channels, and I can't remember all of the names, that are run by younger women. And you'll probably, if you watch ukulele videos, you'll probably know what I'm talking about. There's one lady that has a music lesson channel and does a lot of ukulele reviews. I apologize for not remembering the name of your channel, but it's very popular, lots of subscribers. And she reviews a lot of ukuleles on her channel as well, but it's very clear that she's also sent ukuleles and has had affiliations with a couple of different brands. You see quite a few Ortega reviews on her channel, and some other brands as well that are fairly prominent. There's another young lass that's a nice singer, Southern American, if I can tell the accent right, speaks very slowly. Kaylee, I can't remember her name, but anyway, she does a ukulele channel as well. Both of these are very attractive young YouTubers, and I'm sure they bring a lot of attention to the ukulele, more than us old ugly gits. But anyway, she also used to do a lot of Luna videos, and has recently been sponsored. Who is it now? She had a signature uke built by a company. I can't remember which one it is now. I think it's Flight ukuleles. They're made by Cremona, the same company who makes those classical guitars I used to get. And on it goes. I watched 3 or 4 more, and these people are attracting support, sponsorship from various ukulele companies, and now they're doing reviews and are being sent ukuleles. Some of them have to send them back. I hear the got a ukulele bloke saying how he has to return something after he reviews it. However, I'm sure if he wants it, he probably can negotiate a deal for that particular ukulele, and that's maybe how he's built up a collection. Nothing wrong with that. He discloses that information. The guy that the Ukulele Teacher channel talks about how he gives away a lot of the ukes that Kala sends him. He keeps some and gives some away on his Patreon channel as prizes, and I think that's all legit. It's all supported by Kala, and perhaps they get some good business from that arrangement. The way I'm different is all of these ukuleles I have on my channel are not sent to me by the company. I am not affiliated with any company at all. I used to get a lot of these UK boys. This is the only one I kept. I found this company and I bought a lot of ukes from them. And then when I got them in my base in my shop, I would do a full setup and upgrade the parts and make them sound and play a lot better. I wasn't supported or sponsored by that particular brand. The brand has disappeared. I think it was a short run brand, and I've talked about that on other videos. Then I had a slew of other brands that I was selling. And those of you who kind of follow my Reverb page have noticed that, you know, there are certain trends that last a while. Right now, I'm selling a lot of Smiga or Smiga stuff because I've been getting stuff from them. I buy it. I don't have a dealership or even a sponsorship from any of these companies. I pay for these things. I seek them out. I negotiate quantity deals, wholesale deals, that sort of thing. I do the work myself. I don't know of any other ukulele channel where the person presenting the ukulele is not only a player, and I play these. I play them on my albums. I have ukulele parts on many of the albums that I have produced. And if you look on my Bandcamp page, you'll find 35 odd albums that I've been involved with. So I play these, you know, semi-professionally, and I also work on them. So when you hear my ukulele channel, you're getting a review from somebody who buys it, sets it up, often upgrades it, puts better parts on it, that's been through the inside, and plays it, records with it. I don't know any other ukulele channel where you'll get that. You'll get a player that's reviewing the ukuleles, or a collector, or somebody who has an interest in ukuleles. Maybe there are channels out there where there are other luthiers or techs that are doing reviews on ukuleles that I haven't discovered yet, but not usually both. So, you know, I'm trying to make my presence felt in the ukulele world, and of course, I'm lagging way behind a lot of these other people that I have just mentioned. But I do believe that I bring something unique. I also think I go further afield in finding brands than all of these other channels. I noticed that most of these channels that I've mentioned, except for Got a Ukulele, because he really does cover the gamut, mostly UK available ukuleles. He doesn't do a lot of the stuff that's only available in the US. But the others stay within a very small grouping of brands. Some of them are even one or two. And then, of course, I think one of those younger female YouTubers that does a lot of ukulele stuff likes to go by budget stuff. She did a video on the cheapest ukes you can buy from wish.com, and then the cheapest stuff you can get on Amazon. Apparently she's got some disposable income to be able to do that. But one thing that she does when she gets those ukuleles and does the unboxing videos, which drive me nuts, I usually fast forward through that crap until the instrument is out of the box. It doesn't thrill me. One thing that I notice she does is she starts playing it and reviewing it right away. And of course the damn thing won't stay in tune, particularly those cheaper ukes with off-brand strings and, you know, rather poor setup. So her review is based on the experience of a player, because she can play them, but not somebody who knows the technical aspects of things. I mean, the first thing you should do when you get a ukulele out the box is not just tune it up to pitch, but stretch the strings as well. You know, you don't have a hope of staying in tune after a 500 to 3,000 mile plane journey by just tuning it up to pitch. No Nile gut string is going to stay in tune. But I see review after review where she tunes them up, they go out of tune, and that's the review. And it drives me crazy. It drives me nuts. And you know I've done a video on this lately. You don't get that with me. When I review a ukulele, I stretch the strings. I tune up. Sometimes they go out of tune before the video comes on. But usually I've done some work on an instrument, unless I tell you I haven't. I've usually done some setup and some stretching of the strings before I proceed to demonstrate or show you the particular instrument. A lot of these other people don't do that. They do these unboxing videos, and then you get the raw first impression from slack strings that have never been stretched out in their lives, suddenly tuned up to pitch and having no hope of staying in tune. Not to mention all the other issues, the setup issues that need to be done on a lot of those cheap ukuleles from companies with no customer service or quality control departments. So she's buying these ukuleles for $10, $15, $20 and doing these sort of look what you can buy with $20 videos, and then they all sound like hell because there's a lack of foresight in how these things should be presented. So I know this is sort of narcissistic on my point. Look at my videos, look at my channel. But you know how this YouTube gig is. You have to point out things to people. A lot of people go seeking out these ukulele videos on novices looking for their first ukulele. So you have to make things a bit clearer, which may offend some of you old-timers who know all this stuff. But I think sometimes you just have to say the simple or the obvious things to get your point across. All right, folks. See you next time with more stringed madness.